Testing one, testing. There we are. Well, wonderful. I'm glad that my microphone is now working. Jeez. That was dumb. But it is what it is. Man. Technical difficulties abound. I'm wondering if I can get this. I don't know if I can. This will be interesting. I really think I'm about to lose. Yep. When that Rancor comes and hits, it's going to be the end of me. Let's stab. Nope, there it is. Death! Oh! I may be able to pull this out. Phrasing, but you know. Death. Missed the hit, but yes. Dodge. Stab him in the tummy. In the tum-tum. Another stab to the tum-tum. Victory. Victory! It was an ugly win, but a win nevertheless. Alright, let's go to Radis. That's an interesting group. Pawn! I almost yelled my own name. Thad! How are you, Pawn? How's life treating you? I am doing well. Let's do this. Just trying to get this live stream in. Like, I didn't do my event, you know? And so I was like, all right, how much time do I have? Oh, I've got an hour left. Wonderful. And so I thought I had a doctor's appointment. So I go to the doctor and the doctor's like, that's next week. And I was like, crap. But, you know, freed up time. So that's good. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, just living life, doing my thing. Was like, I would like to say I was kind of busy today, but I don't feel like I was. Not 100% what I did this morning. I feel like I cleaned a little bit. I'm not sure, to be honest. But, you know. Oh, no, I moved like 20 cases of water from my garage upstairs. I figured that like I should get them out of like the heat, right? To keep them safe. All right, Darth Treya. What's a good Treya team? Whew. This is rough. Let's do... Let's do this. Let's do these guys. Well, so it wasn't that I was eager to go to the doctor. Although there was a time in my life where I kind of felt like a hypochondriac. But apparently I've got carpal tunnel in my right hand. And it was just kind of a follow-up to like, did the injection work? So he gave me like a cortisol steroid injection in my hand, which was a trippy feeling. If you've ever had your foot go completely asleep, my whole arm was asleep. It was odd, to say the least. So, no, I mean, and I feel fine. It just, like, my arm was just super weak. It just felt weak, if that makes sense. And so, let's do, well, I guess I gotta do that guy. And then, maybe Darth Scion? No, let's do Nihilus. So, like, it just felt super weak. Not even, like, it wasn't like, oh, this is a problem, and it was just like, hey, my arm feels weak, and the doctor's like, you should go see a specialist. So I went and saw a specialist, and the specialist is like, let's go send you to another specialist, because apparently I've got great insurance, right? And I was like, all right, fine. And so, like, I'm sitting there, and she's like, we're going to do this thing where I stab your arm a lot and then send electricity through your arm. And I was like, okay, so you're going to electrocute me. And she's like, no, but yes. It's like, okay, fine. So, like, me and this, like, little lady were just, like, sitting there talking while she was, like, stabbing me with needles and, like, making my arm jump all in a crazy way. It was kind of fun. But then she's like, yeah, you apparently have that thing that I just mentioned. And so it was an interesting time. And so, well, here's the thing. That's what I told the doctor to, like, when they gave me this shot. I said, look, I know the chances of, like, my hand actually, you know, me actually losing my hand are, like, super slim, right? But here's the thing, and I'll tell you this, and like I said, that anytime I've ever had, like, a surgery, I had knee surgery, and I was like, all right, look, doc. But I was like, if for whatever reason my hand gets amputated, and my hand needs to be amputated, I keep the hand. You don't throw it away, you give it to me. Because then I get to have, like, this weird, like, monkey paw style thing. And I was like, and the doctor kind of laughed. I'm like, I'm being serious. And he's like, oh, I know. We won't keep your hand. But you won't lose your hand either. So that's a thing. And I was like, all right, good. You know, and I didn't. They're both here, I think. I mean, I wasn't put under that I know of. But, all right. Do we want to go? Let's go up top. Got a little bit. We got 54 minutes, and, like, my arm's fine. I will say, but for whatever reason, I keep hitting my elbow on stuff. I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but it is super frustrating. Who's a good? Let's see. Who's a good counter to Kenobi? I'm trying to think. Why does it keep going to 401, 404 message? Stop 404ing me. All right. Need a hand? I told the doctor, I was like, look, this is what I would do, is I would take the hand, I'd get it stuffed, and then I'd put it on a cane, you know, like maybe as a fist. I don't know how I would do it, but then I'd be able to, like, scratch my back and stuff. It'd be delightful. So, let's see. I'll go Kenobi versus Kenobi. Oh, hold on. I just got a message. Your order has been delivered. A driver needs help delivering your Amazon package. Oh, it's at the front door. Okay, that's fine. Do I need to go outside? Amazon? I feel like it's a trap. The Wampa Cave? Yeah, like, I don't know where the Wampa Cave came from, but, like, Wampa Cave. That sounds just about right. Let's see. I'm gonna go Galactic Republic. I'm just gonna go my old Kenobi versus his Kenobi, and I'm I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Ahsoka. I'm gonna bring in Ahsoka because she cleanses and stuff, and that's always nice. Yep, let's do this. Oh, you butt nugget, Ahsoka. Fine, I'll kill your Kenobi, you kill my Kenobi. It'll be a whole thing. It's a trap! It's always a trap. Except when it's not a trap. Let's get rid of this guy. Come on now, just die already. There we are. I think it might actually come down to like his Ahsoka and my Ahsoka. I don't know, maybe not. I do have many, many better characters. Hey, stop hitting on Padme. It's mean and not okay. Oh, you butthole. All right. Start beating up Commander Ahsoka. No, other Ahsoka. Do. And Bob's your uncle. Not a great win, but a win nevertheless. So I'll take it. Let's see. Commander Luke. Ooh, a Traya team would do. Let's actually look at Qui-Gon real quick. Who's a good? Oh, we looked at this the other day. Inquisitorius is great against Qui-Gon. Put him on my conquest because I kept needing him, but boom, yeah, the Inquisitorius is like super solid against this team. I think it worked last time. Let's see how it does. I mean, it's a full team of Jedi, so I mean. Oh, I love that. Jedi Knight Anakin's getting some heat. Let's put some more love back on the fifth sister. I think that's her name. What in the seven? Oh, it was a freaking ad. Scared the crap out of me. Whew. All right. We got that. That purge is pretty dope. Yes. All right, so yeah, this works great. Like that's a good solid team. And I didn't have to use any of like my mainstays. What's a good Treya team? The imps. Let's kill Treya real quick, and then we'll take a look at what the imps do. Or what in that back row is. Got the droid. What is this? That works. Doo-doo-doo. So, Pawn, how you living, man? You still with me? Probably should have used this team right off the bat. It's all right. Come on, there you go. And death becomes her. Excellent. All right. So it was a good win. I should have used that right off the bat. It is what it is. No worth crying over spilt blue milk. Who does he have? He's got Ewoks. This will be fun. All right. So let me bring this up real quick. He's got Mon. He's got Chief Chirpa. And he's got Iden. So Iden will bring in the Wampa. Because we can. Give us a nice little bonus here, potentially. I do have a Relic 7 Wampa, which I am a big fan of. Not for like any other, like, oh, I could have reliced other things. I mean, I just love that big furry beast. So like that AoE just wham. And then his crit chance goes up or offense goes up every time he gets hit, and he just keeps on beating the ever living tar out of people. That's just wonderful. Just wonderful. Snow Trooper just sitting back, relaxing, afraid he's about to get murdered. And he did. And there goes Iden. Perfect. Oh, no, she comes back. That's right. Don't switch. All right, so not a great win, but it was good. All right, let's see. Mon. Those are a relic 5. Let's do this. Let's hold off on Mon real quick. Let's go to Chief Chirpa. 3s, 2s, 3s. Is this a... It looks like it's doable with... Oh, what's her face? Infist Nest. Yeah. That should be fine. Actually, let's see what stuff I have. Relies that allies deflect. Enemy more than 4. So it's probably this one would be the best. We just gotta kill the elder first. The elder Ewok. The days. That's what we need. We need that days on them. Days for days. Because they got it on us. Boom. Solomon Grundy! How are you, sir? I am doing well. We are doing well. We've lost one battle so far. We're in the back end here. We were able to clean it up, and it looks like we should be able to clear up top without much of an issue, except for time. Right? Time is always a factor in this thing, especially when you're going against the clock. We've got 40 minutes. An Ewok squad's gonna be a real butt to deal with. So, is what it is. I've rearranged my office and I've put myself, I don't know if you can tell this, directly under a window, which for light I guess is fine, but it's making me look a lot paler than I normally feel like I am. So that's a thing. Man, this is like getting destroyed over here. These cute little murder bears, they're not happy about. Man, how do I do this? Which one do I... That might be the wrong one, but let's see where it goes. This is driving me nuts. I mean, if Thaddeus the Space Ghost. Hey man, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was quite possibly the reason that Conan O'Brien got a show. Without Space Ghost, there wouldn't have been a reason for Conan, right? He's the king of late night. Space Ghost. I'm getting moited here. Because under the hood he was a redhead, right? Space Ghost, right? He was. One of my favorite quotes actually comes from the spin-off of Space Ghost, the Brack Show. And Brack is trying to get home, and he runs into Thundercleese, and Brack says, "Hey, Mr. Thundercleese, do you know what time it is?" And Thundercleese responds with, "Time is an abstract concept created by carbon-based life forms in order to monitor their ongoing decay." And I can't think of a mission of time. Right? It's part of the reason why I love like cartoons, because like cartoons are, they give you these things, right? They give you great moments like this, and they teach science and not methodology. What's that thing? Philosophy. Pretty sure that's philosophy. Ah, shoot. Ah! Okay, I got it. I'm knocking over my drink. Huh! I've got 12 seconds! Ah! Oh, wow! Oh, you butthole. You brought them all back. Freaking Ewok Elder. After all that. What a butt nugget. Let's go Mon. Like, this is what we're gonna do with Mon Mothma. This may backfire on me. I'm gonna go threefold here. I got Boom, Shablam. Oh, to hell with it. Let's just do these three. And I'm going in. Let's throw a mod in just in case. Do critical avoidance. Accuracy. That sounds right. Yep. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Maybe not really. Boom. Get that AoE on him. Shablam. Shablam. Splamo. Okay, so that did not work. Will the AoEs... Man, I underestimated that. Hardcore. That was... I'm gonna come back up here because now I feel just bad about myself. Yeah. Let's give this a shot. Who are we? Emperor Palpatine. I'm gonna go full on Jedi. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Let's put that on. Stuns. Oh, that none of them got stunned. Who do I want to kill? I like this. I like where this is going. Her health is dropping. And oh nope, I was thinking just one last hit, but that's fine. Now let's go after. I'm gonna pull a starship down on myself or on you. I want to avoid that as much as possible. Do you think people in that starship were like, Captain, what's going on? Nothing's responding. Like, how frustrated would you have been if you were the captain and you were like, I don't know what happened, right? Like, that would be, like, I think a really frustrating thing to try to explain. Look, everything was working well. We were doing our thing, and all of a sudden, we were just being pulled out of the sky. And they'd be like, the Court Martial Bureau would be like, yeah, sure, right. By who? And then they'd be like, don't you mean by whom? And then you'd be, like, assassinated. Let's see. Commander Luke. Yeah, it should be a full wipe of both squads. I 100% agree. Let's do this. Sith. Boom. And zombie. Bring in a tank. And we'll bring in this guy. I mean, you would, right? You'd think that, like, it would do more damage, but it didn't do any, right? Like, at the end, he's just, like, standing there, like, I got this. I mean, that's, I feel like a lot to deal with that probably shouldn't have been dealt with. I don't know. It should have been addressed differently. Let's heal up old what's his face, do some AoE damage, maybe kill Chupio. I was gonna say someone's about to die. It's probably me. No, I got this, I think. Boop. I'm gonna hold on to killing off Han. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. There's a lot of things that I shouldn't do that I do. So, all right, Han. Why am I hitting 2PO or 3PO? That was foolish of me. Boom. All right. All right. Win-win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And now I can open up the back row. Excellent. Complete back row annihilation. Annihilating the backside. All right, we got to bring in rebels. Making sure that I'm clicking on rebels. Got my rebel ship. And let's see. I'm actually going to bring in this as well. I don't feel like I need it, but like I do. Man, my face is like super white. It's like I'm staring into like, what do you call that? Not the abyss. Heaven. Which, I mean, depending on, it could be an abyss. I don't think it would be, but. All right. Rule of 2? How are you, man? How are the acolytes doing for you? Now, actually, you guys are some of my more consistent viewers. So let me bring up something I've been kicking around. There are 4 lights. Are there 4 lights? think so. You guys know I love Star Wars, but I love other things too. And one of the things over the last, I'll be honest, and I think this is a sentiment that a lot of Star Wars fans have experienced, is I'm kind of burnt out on Star Wars. Like, there's things that I love, obviously. I love the Bad Batch. I love what do you call that? The Mandoverse. I am a little nervous about the things. I'm super excited for Ahsoka, but I've been thinking that, like, one of the things that I may do is either rebrand or just revamp my channel, because one of the things that I absolutely love, and I think that it might need to be just a brand new channel. One of the things that I absolutely love is teaching. Like, it's a weird thing that I never thought I'd be like, this is hardcore me. This is what I love. I do. I love teaching. It's so much fun. And one of the things that I've always kind of like wanted to do as a person, and when everyone's like, oh, what do you want to do with your life? I was like, I don't know. And the short answer, I honestly, dude, I gave up on Picard after the first season. I've never been a huge Trekkie. It was okay, and Captain Rios was a beautiful, beautiful man. And maybe is a beautiful, beautiful man. I don't know if he's still alive. But like, the thing that I love is I love stories, right? And one of the things that I've been thinking is, like, I love teaching, I love stories, and what if I revamped the channel? Oh, so I'll give it a shot. Like, here's the thing, not being a Trekkie, if something's not super Star Trek-ish, it doesn't bother me as much as it would like a full-on Trekkie, you know. So I'll give it another shot. Didn't it end recently? Like, didn't they finish the series with Picard? So I don't know. But I'm thinking I'm gonna revamp my channel, or maybe start a new one. My biggest problem, I just love the term going nerdy. Like, I love my brand, you know? And so I'm actually going to talk to some people that I know that are big into, like, branding and stuff, and be like, hey, these are my thoughts. Help. So, I don't know. Just a heads up. That's something I'm kicking around. I love teaching, and I've always wanted to, like, make money off of being me. And as much as I, enjoyed my hooking days, prostitution just isn't for me as a family man. It's hard to raise a family if you're out on the street corner, right? And so I've just decided, what's the best way to make money being me, but like not also like take away from time with my family. And I don't know. You know what I want? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Seth MacFarlane, the Orville. The Orville doesn't take place in the same universe, does it? As Star Trek, but isn't it like closely similar? Like, I've really enjoyed the Orville. I haven't seen many seasons. I don't even think I finished season 1, just because things got in the way. But like, I love the ensemble cast. I just love that. It's fun. I'd like to see more of that. Boom. Shakalaka. All right, so we have one more battle, but I'm pulling ahead. 2 more battles. My apologies. And then I'm going to go downstairs and clean and pretend like I didn't do a stream at all, so that when my wife gets home, she's like, oh, you cleaned. Good for you. I'm like, yeah, of course. I wouldn't have done anything else. What do I want to do? I really want to take Jabba after these Ewoks. I feel like they deserve the wrath of notorious JAB BA. But this might be better. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But it's not, I mean, it's not the same universe. That's what I've thought. But like I love the concepts that it presents. You know, like it has a very Star Trek-y feel, a Star Trekian feel. And I like that. I like that a lot, actually. But I'm obviously huge fan of Seth MacFarlane. Like he's, I don't know. There's things. I mean, I haven't seen some of the more recent seasons of Family Guy. But there's things that like I give mad props to anyone who can do satire like that. And Seth MacFarlane, the guys from South Park, they do such a good job, you know, of satirizing everything. And I love that. You know, I'm like, dude, that should be the case. Nothing is sacred in satire. So and death. Oh, even before the big thing. All right. Let's do this. Let's do Doc Afra. And let's do droids. This is the big one. Oh, dang it. I gotta put a... Nope, screw it. I'm gonna do this. See where this goes. Yeah. I feel like they needed it, though. I feel like these Ewoks, they need to be brought down a peg. Yeah. See, I'm really glad that I'm really glad that I did that. Mostly because now I have the full clear, which is always good. All right, and with 19 minutes to spare, so let me just double check. So I lost 3 battles, I think. Let's see how far my opponent got. It looks like he's given up. We'll see, but no, he got that he full cleared the bottom. No pain there. But he struggles. He stopped here, so I'm curious. Now I did outrank him. Like my numbers were better than his were, so you know that's a thing. But let me jump over real quick and show you where I'm at. Now we talked last time about my hut teams, and I've just decided that's what I'm gonna do. I'm bringing I'm bringing full huts to Relic 7. Now on a side note, I just saw in a video that Arnold did was that Boba Fett Relic 8 can do some pretty serious damage in the top tier of the giant worm raid, which is pretty dope. So Bush Leia, Skiff-Guard Lando. Bush Leia will most likely be like I still gotta farm a little bit. So this might not be ready until I might be able to get it by Saturday. We'll see. Sunday for sure, and then probably next week I'll be able to finish up Skiff-Guard Lando to get to Relic 7. And then, then I'm going to focus on some other things, right? I want to get some of my characters more up so that they can have more, I don't know, potencies, some value. Again, I'm slow farming Tuscan Chief and Zori Bliss. It is a slow farm. Afterwards though, let me check it out. I might, because part of me wants to fully unlock Cal Kestis. And so I might do that, because if I'm not going to be relicking a character, then getting them to unlock seems to be the next best thing. And so slow farming Cal, or farming Cal on that node, the node that he's on, shouldn't take a ton of time. Probably like maybe a week, maybe a little less. But then the next time I can go around, like he's almost 5-star, which is nice. The next time I go around, like in Conquest, he should be available if they use him for anything. I'm also debating on relicking, bringing my character, my Jawas, to Relic 7. I do love a good Jawa team. They're pretty dope. But I don't know. I did put my most recent Omicron on... Where is it? Where is she? Bouch Leia. And so I haven't value, so I don't know if it was the greatest. I will be putting my next to Relic. I brought him to Relic 3, and that's kind of why... where is he? He's an unaligned force user. He wasn't part of the resistance. That's kind of why Leia Bouch took a back seat. Otherwise, she'd be at least one up. But I figured, you know, I could get him to Relic 3 without much of a problem. But Seer Junda, I don't know. She's still going to be a hard one to farm. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. So maybe another week to get my Hut Cartel to be Chef's Kiss. Then Tuscan Raider and Zori Bliss, who knows where they will be. I've still got Sith Assassin. I do eventually want to get Sith Assassin to Relic 5. I have a feeling that when the ship comes in, actually he does have a ship, or she has a ship. When the Leviathan comes in, you'll need that ship, and you'll need her to be Relic 5 to fly it. But I mean, that's just kind of like my thoughts. We don't know yet because they haven't said anything. But yeah, Relic 7s. I'm seeing a lot of teams that I go up against have like Relic 9 characters, and it's like that would be great to have a couple Relic 9. I've got one. But wouldn't it be better to, instead of have a 1 or 2 Relic 9s, to have a buttload of Relic 7s or above, or thereabout? So that's kind of my thought. We'll see how it actually pans out. I still have to do some more thinking. My Bad Batch still needs to get brought up. I might slow gear them here in a little bit. But I mean, you can see a lot of these characters are really close to being reliced anyways, which is nice, except for Lobot. Poor Lobot. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a great day. Everything, tomorrow's Friday, so wonderful. Hope you have a great Friday. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share. Check out the links in the section below where you can find some of my Going Nerdy swag. And as always, my friends, smile.